Assalamu alaikum everyone. I hope you all are doing good. I am your host Lubna Shaheen, and I am here for the another episode, another review of a TED talker, that is Barbara Oakley. And today our review topic is learn how to learn. And first of all, I would like to introduce Barbara Oakley. Who is she? Meet Barbara Oakley, from the maths hater to the engineering professor. Imagine when someone who really struggled with maths and science in school, like really struggled, really. And that was Barbara Oakley. She moved around a lot as a kid and found herself failing maths and science all through the elementary, middle, and high school. It seems like those subjects just were not for her. After high school, she decided to join the army to learn a language, and she eventually became a Russian translator. But while she was in the military, she worked with engineers and something clicked. She started to get interested in how they solve problems and how maths and science were like a special language for understanding the world. So at the age of 26, she made a big decision. She was going to change her brain, and learn these subjects she once hated. This amazing journey led Barbara Oakley to become a professor of engineering herself. Now she spends her time researching and teaching people how to learn more effectively, and she worked with the top experts in how our brains work and how we think. So, in her talk, Barbara explains that our brains have two main ways of thinking. The one is focused mode, and the other is diffused mode. So, first of all, we will talk about the focused mode. This is when you are really concentrating and something you already know or are familiar with. So, think of it like a tight spotlight on a specific idea. It's good for the practicing things you have already learned. The another one is the diffused mode. So this is a more relaxed way of thinking. Your brain is still working, but it's making new connections and thinking more broadly. So this is more important when you are trying to understand something completely new, or when you are stuck on a problem. So according to my opinion, some people who learn with the diffuse mode, and some people who learn with the focus mode. So according to the Barbara Oakley, she uses a fun of example of a pinball machine to show this in focus mode. The bumper ideas are closer together, so your thoughts bounce around in a small and familiar area. And in diffuse mode, the bumper are spread out and allowing you to your thoughts to jump to the new and unexpected places and create fresh ideas. So the secret to learning well, she says, is to switch between these two modes. When you are trying to learn something new, or if you get stuck, just take a break and let your diffuse mode work in the background. So she even mentions famous people like artist Salvador Dali and inventor Thomas Edison, who would take short naps or relax to let their minds wander and come up with the new ideas before going back to the focus mode. So Barbara also gives us the great advice for the common learning problem, that is procrastinations. We often put off tasks because our brain feels like a pain when it think about doing something we don't like. Her tip to beat this is the Pomodoro Technique. Work with the full focus for 25 minutes and then take a short fun break. So this helps your brain feel less and overwhelmed. If you think you have a bad memory or get distracted easily, then Barbara said that these might actually be strength. People who think slower or have different ways of focusing can often be more creative and understand things much deeper. So she encouraged the slow thinkers to be proud of their careful methodologies, approaches, as it can lead to the true mastery. So Finally, she shares some simple, powerful ways to improve your learning. Like you can exercise, you can test yourself, you can recall, and practice, practice, and practice. So, moving your body actually help your brain learn and remember things better. And don't just reread notes actively, test yourself with the flashcards or by redoing homework problems. This really helps ideas stick in your mind. So and instead of just highlighting, look away from what you are reading and try to remember the main points. This forces your brain to retrieve the information, making it stronger. Understanding is a good start, but true mastery comes from the practicing when you have learned again and again in the different situation. And Barbara Oakley's talk teaches us that learning is not just for school, it's a skill, and we can all get better at by understanding how our brain works, and we can learn anything and make our lives richer. So this was the review of Barbara Oakley's TED Talk, Learn How to Learn. And I hope you understand and also enjoy this TED Talk, because for me this TED Talk is really inspiring when I am related to this field, that is teaching and training. So we are facing these issues in our daily lives, on like in our different situations. And when we let the students to be relaxed for 5 minutes, like Pomodoro technique is more effective in this way. So work for 25 minutes and let the students for rest for 5 minutes, then their diffuse mode is on and they will do work much better. So leave your comments below this video, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe my channel. I will come back with another review of TED Talk. Till then, Allah Hafiz.